Welcome.
Hey, Chris, I wanted to ask you, I asked Dana a similar thing. You know, it seems to me ridiculous that MMA had been banned in this state for so long and so much dirty politics kind of had gone on. And tonight, maybe you suffered the worst injury of anybody on the card. And yet, can you put in perspective sort of like, you know, how the politics were bad here? Because this night proved there's nothing wrong with MMA and that the sport should have been here many, many years ago.
Yeah, I'm still up here smiling, answering questions. The last couple of years have been crazy. You know, trying to get this legalized here, and every single time we went up to Albany or different places around New York, speaking to senators and the assemblymen, you just get a lot of optimism out of them and saying it's going to pass, and it just never did. And then a couple people got arrested, and then things changed. So I think that's kind of the answer for that.
Question for Chris up here in the middle. Forgive me if I lost my voice on Thursday, so if I squeal, I apologize.
Sound good. I lost my voice. Oh, there it goes back.
When you first entered the arena, coming in and seeing the crowd, it looked like you paused for a second or two. Can you just talk a little bit about what was going through your mind at that time?
It was a dream come true. It was everything I imagined until I lost. But that walkout was truly special for me. Just all the dreams being realized. You know, I've had so many ups and downs in the sport, and then so many times I thought this was going to get legalized, and I imagined fighting here in New York, and for it to finally happen, and to have a crowd like that and that type of support after traveling around the world and fighting everywhere else besides my home state, it was a dream come true walking out.
Question for Chris. Do you think that the eye poke changed the rhythm of the fight?
Honestly, I haven't gave any of that any thought at all. I know I definitely, as many people told me before the fight, don't get frustrated with any like antics that might happen. I know my coaches told the ref and the commission before the fight about ice on the floor and putting too much water on him, and then they take time rubbing it off him, and it happened twice, and I got a little frustrated, even though I should have not got frustrated, but at the end of the day, now eye poke and the water on the floor, it's not something I'm focused on right now.
Chris, you were pretty outspoken in your criticism of Yoel and the problems he had with the failed drug test. Now it does sound like he is going to get the title shot, though. Now that you've been in there with him, you know, he did pick up a win over you. Do you feel he's deserving of that title shot, or do you stay on kind of firm in your criticism that he doesn't deserve it?
Well, he just put a good performance against me. Yeah, but the performance answer stuff, I was kind of with Bisping. I started thinking about before this fight, these people who are failing PED tests. I just feel like you shouldn't even be fighting them anymore. But a lot of guys I fought in the past have failed for steroids. Almost a good majority of my last 6 fights. So I've been fighting these guys, and he was another guy who failed the drug test. I got to go out there and try to get a W.
I know this was such a big night for you, so for it to end the way it did, can you just describe what the emotion is like right now?
It's very tough night. This was not the way I imagined this going, but I still see the beauty in the little things that I got to experience. You know, that walkout, the weigh-ins, every part of it. I felt the love, so it was nice.